wherever it may be, I'm getting it done because I see the greater purpose at the end of the tunnel. So yeah, we're talking about purpose now. We're talking about, how our life purpose has changed, how it's going to change throughout the course of our lives. And I think it really comes down to our habits. Habits that we do each and every day, those things we prioritize in our lives. We really care about those things. So if it's aligned with that purpose, I think that's the huge thing. Like the 20 minutes of speaking I've talked about before, I want to be the best public speakers of all time when it's all said and done. So speaking 20 minutes a day is a habit that I've put into, just aside from my life, no matter what happens throughout the course of the day, the 20 minutes is always there. It could be in the car. If I'm stuck in the car, I'm doing 20 minutes of talking just off the top of my mind, or it might be on my laptop at home. Wherever it may be, I'm getting it done because I see the greater purpose at the end of the tunnel. So yeah, habits, it really starts there, personal training as well, or just, lifting in general. You create that habit of going to the gym, you're eventually going to get in shape, everything else is going to fall into place. Your nutrition is going to become a habit that you put into place as well, and that will lead to getting in shape. But it's the things in your life you can't live without. I think that really passion is a huge part of purpose.
I agree with your statement.
That health and fitness aspect, we love health and fitness. That's why it's so much part of our life. If someone told us today that we couldn't lift again, we'd be pretty mad.
Another thing that you touched on too, or an idea that came to mind when you said the habits we do every day become ingrained in us, basically, is that once we do develop those habits and they become us, that when you don't do them, like your body responds negatively. You start feeling something's missing, like a part of you is missing, and it plays a huge factor in your brain. You can get depressed, you can be angry, you can be irritable when you're not doing the thing that you've so constantly worked at to achieve, and you bring this level of satisfaction in your life when you keep continuing to work on something and you get to see the incremental process over a long period of time, that without it, you're like, what the hell is going on? Like with nutrition and stuff, it's like, I noticed that if I start veering off diet, or I'm not eating enough, or if, it's like, my body's like, hey, what are you doing? Like, bro, yo, what are you doing? It's like, this ain't you. Come on, snap back into it. And it's like, you're just like, all right, I hear you. I'm listening. Like listening to your body and what it needs. And I think that's more or less more attributed to this health and fitness lifestyle. Are the habits we create more outlets for our emotions and our inner being and our inner world, or are they things that then, or are those things that we do that we're good at then become a part of us?